Hey guys, it's me, Maxxy Rainbow, and I am here with half of Joker out, about two-fifths of Joker out. How are you guys doing today?
Quite okay. We've been here in Liverpool for, this is the second day?
Or the second
It's
day?
actually our third day because we came in Liverpool on Monday.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
It's
but
Wednesday, yeah.
my point is, we've got the chance to settle in. The city is already known to us because we've been here before, so it's not overwhelming. Everything is okay. And yesterday's first rehearsal went really good, and we were really happy about that.
That's good. So obviously you guys went to, did you go to all of the pre-parties, most of them?
All of them.
All of them?
All of them.
All of them, yeah. So how do you feel like that maybe helped you guys prepare for Eurovision?
Well, it had a tremendous effect because, well, Eurovision is more about performing and less so about playing your instrument, and that is something which is really new to us, and the pre-parties gave us the chance to get into this flow, to kind of understand what we were doing. So when we finally stepped on the Eurovision stage, it wasn't for the first time that we were doing something like that.
Yeah.
It was the 6th or 7th time, so we feel a lot more comfortable and a lot more confident in what we're doing on the stage.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, so then the other question that I have is, how are you guys feeling about your first rehearsals? Were there any kind of issues, any problems you guys ran into that you might need to iron out a little bit?
Yeah, we don't have like big problems. We still have to like do a better job with the lighting and the screens, but we're basically there. You know, when we got the like standing rehearsal, we were a bit scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, but everybody's telling us that's like every year the standing rehearsals are like not good.
Yeah, they're kind of, whenever they're leaked, sometimes they're kind of fun to just see.
To compare with
It's incredibly
performances,
weird to see
Yeah.
people pretending to be you. It's
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, it's like you guys, but not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine that be very strange. So,
Wow, what a
Then-
wonderful background you have.
thank you. It's me. That's me as Noah Kirel. I do looks inspired by like the different entries and stuff, so that was my unicorn look. But I didn't do a Joker out one, unfortunately. I should have.
You have
I really
to.
should have. Maybe hey, there's still
Shouldn't
time.
be too hard. You just have to have like really white makeup and a kind of laugh, you know.
That's kind of already me, honestly. So this is kind of a basic question. Everybody's going to ask you this, but I want to know about your inspiration behind the staging, kind of what was the idea, and how much input did you guys as a band have in your staging in general? I'm always interested in that.
We had like almost all the input were us and our music director, or like creative director Mark, and Nate, our
Video director,
yeah,
let's say. Yeah.
yeah.
I think our performance is really based on how we perform. We have a lot of tight shots where we have interactions with the camera. So, like let's say 80 to 90% of the performance really hinges on how we'll perform.
Yeah.
So I think like our input is going to be really, really important, and that's also why I'm, let's say, quite calmed down, because I know we have the right attitude to push through with it.
Yeah, and all the moves we do are like natural to us.
Yeah.
It's all
It's
the
not
moves we
like-
do like performing live. Like all the moves, yeah.
It's not like overly choreographed or anything like that.
It
would you
is,
say,
but just to
but it's not like forced.
yeah,
like it's
yeah.
not. It's what you would
As I
do.
said, all the moves are like totally natural to us.
Yeah, that's good. That's good, because sometimes you hear people, maybe are unhappy with the way that their concepts or their staging go through because they don't get much say in anything, and they feel like it's not actually them. So that's good to hear that.
That is true. We're lucky to have we set it up so that it would be really hard to mess up. We only have ourselves to blame if something doesn't go right.
I cannot imagine like depending on the like
whole crew
the whole
sometimes,
Yeah. It's about your personality. It's about you guys as a group and a band, I think, and that's.
basically.
I feel like you always find success when it's that way, because it's it's about you guys. Then my other question that I have is, outside of Eurovision, after the fact, what are you guys hoping people take away from your performance so that they, they follow you for years to come afterwards, I suppose? Like, from your performance, does that make any sense? I don't know if that makes any sense.
It does. But yeah, the main thing to like get from the performance is to get a lot of fans so we can do like a Europe tour.
Yeah.
We're a live band. We love to play. We actually miss our live gigs. So yeah, to get like a European tour or maybe a
worldwide domination tour. I think the main thing people should take away from our performance, apart from of course our song, is our performance. They should get the feeling that they should want to be under the stage, and that hopefully will eventually lead them to come to actually be under the stage one day.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, good.
You guys ever gonna come to the U.S.? Because I need to see y'all.
We would actually love to come, and I can tell you that we've already gotten gig inquiries from the U.S.
Ooh.
So
Probably not from my city, but
well, it was more East Coast.
oh, I'm on the East Coast, but nobody's going to Pittsburgh. But maybe New York. New York.
How far is that away?
I mean, it's not that close to me, but I'm more DC or like Philly.
Okay.
But those are potential ones. People go to DC sometimes,
Yes.
so hopefully, maybe I'll be there.
We'd even love to come to Pittsburgh. It doesn't matter.
I'd love that. It might just be me in there,
And
but
there's a lot of like ex-Yugoslavians in Pittsburgh. I
Oh,
think.
really?
Yeah.
There-
Yeah, that
there's
is-
a big
yeah.
Community.
Yugoslavian community.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. You guys
Yeah.
just
You-
might
we
move.
have to go to Pittsburgh.
Just move there. At this point, I'll show y'all around. So, I feel like this is kind of going back a little to another question that I asked. But do you feel any pressure when you're creating your music, and especially your Eurovision entry, in kind of thinking more so about what would be a good Eurovision entry or what other people would like? How do you balance that kind of between your own personal artistic vision and also the expectations of the standards in the music industry and also in Eurovision in general? Does that make sense? Like, did you think more so about, oh, this song would be perfect for Eurovision, or was it just like, does that make sense? I don't know if that makes any sense.
I completely understood your question. I just wanted to let you finish.
I'll just keep talking until.
What I have to say is, when we started to write the song late last year, we did have at the back of our heads kind of this idea, maybe the slight pressure. How do we make this Eurovision friendly and stuff like that? But we were really actively trying to avoid it. We knew that if we went to Eurovision, we had to show what we are, even if we didn't go to Eurovision. We had to show this shagadelic sound that we have. So we just avoided all of those Eurovision thoughts, and we just created a song which is completely ours, which could be featured on whichever of our albums, and that is the only pure way that we want to go to Eurovision, because if we're not representing ourselves completely, it doesn't have any sense to represent ourselves.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that, because I think that's always, whenever I talk to artists, I feel like that's the most important thing, is making sure that what you bring to Eurovision is kind of, this is going to be what a lot of people remember you for, that this will always be the first thing in their head. So you want it to be a good representation of your overall vision and sound for your band. So I'm glad that you feel that way. So yeah, guys, that is Joker Out. 2/5 of Joker Out. No. My name is Maxxy Rainbow.
My name is Nace.
I'm Chris.
And I will see you all later. Goodbye. Mwah.